Well, good morning, Backyard Brian here, and I am excited about this morning. I'm going to take you on a tour of the Waynesboro Boys and Girls Club, and this is an organization that we at Bear Creek really believe in and are glad to partner with and support. And so I want you to find out about this great organization and what they're doing. So come on. Well, hey Ryan.
Hi Brian.
So this is Ryan Wilson, the director of the Waynesboro Boys and Girls Club, and so he's going to take us on a tour through here and share with you some of the things that they're doing here at the club. And so anyway, we're excited. So we're right in the entrance. Tell us where we're at and what's happening in this space. It's a little quiet today because it's not covered with kids yet because we're early in the day. So
Everything you see behind me is the kindergarten through 5th grade area. All these doorways that are located behind me are their program areas with 4th and 5th grade, 2nd and 3rd, and then kindergarten through 1st over here. And so the Boys and Girls Club is after school childcare for kindergarten through high school. We pick up from the schools to come here. They get access to all of our programming, all of our partnerships with Waynesboro Symphony Orchestra, free violin lessons, Boy Scouts, Girl Scouts, Project Rose, and so many others that awesome volunteers that have awesome programs for the kids to get access to. 80% of our families qualify for paying just $4 a day. That includes being fed snack and dinner every day. We're happy for parents to come in and eat for free with their kids, volunteers as well. And we consider ourselves to be youth development professionals. So this is the kindergarten through 5th grade area, and we can go on a tour.
all right, let's go. All right. Okay, so I see a lot of paint and chalk and probably a lot of creativity. Tell me about where we are right now.
Yeah, they're busy in here. This is the 4th and 5th grade area, and they come up with their own ideas for how they want to take ownership of the room, how they want to decorate it. A lot of arts and crafts, a lot of other programming that goes on just in this room. So it has to be very adaptable. It has to be able to be moved around for the kids to have programming. You know, just a couple days ago, all the tables were shifted out, chairs aside, and they did the governor's school at Wilson did a dance class in here. So they're teaching them some cultural awareness for different dances that different cultures do. But just very adapted, these spaces for the kids.
Awesome. Awesome. All right, we'll keep on going. All right, so I see Anthony Gill on the wall. So as a UVA basketball fan, this is March Madness season. Sorry for all my Duke and Virginia Tech and other team fans out there, but go Hoos, and it's quite appropriate in this space. So Ryan, tell us a little bit about where we are now.
So this is a really cool partnership with UVA. It's not just with our club, it's with Boys and Girls Clubs across America. The UVA has partnered with Boys and Girls Club to increase the amount of mentorship that is available to the kids. So everything you see here on this wall over here, the graphic, the TV, the webcam, it's all so that the kids can live chat with UVA players and coaches, ask them professional questions, career questions, personal questions. Some of the kids think it's funny to come in wearing the Virginia Tech hat, and they like to challenge them a bit and ask them some of those rivalry questions. But mostly just really good for the kids to be exposed to some of their favorite players and coaches.
That's awesome. All right, keep it on moving here. Oh, this is a cool space.
So this is the teen center. The teens, a lot of kids from Kate Collins as well. Kate Collins comes here, and a few kids from Waynesboro High School. They come here and they get their freedom to really to structure their own time. So they get to decide. We want to encourage them to make good choices and gain some of those soft skills in terms of time management and being accountable, responsible for managing their own time. So they come back here and we help them do their homework. They play games. They read books. They have creative art centers and tutoring and everything else that the other side has. But they do have some more options that we're trying to develop for career readiness. Lots of things going on in that, sort of in the mix for that development. But that's a whole other facet that we're trying to develop for our teens.
So by the time the kids get here, if they've been in Waynesboro, they've been in the program for a while. They've come through the rooms we've seen, and they've graduated to this area. What are some of the transformations you see? What are some of the differences that we as a community here in Waynesboro can see because of what has happened with the kids by the time they get to this point? What are some of the differences that you see in the kids when they start to when they get here?
Sure. So some of the big differences that we see in the kids, something that a lot of universities are identifying is the term called grit. It's actually a term for resilience and effort and determination. We want our kids to see themselves beyond their struggles. Everyone has struggles, and a lot of kids, their struggles vary, and we want them to see themselves beyond those struggles, that those struggles are part of a phase or just a small point in their life, and to see their future. We're big on them seeing themselves as becoming someone that is a part of a different future. So those kids, when they come here, they get access to college scholarships, they get access to other work development opportunities. We employ, in the summer, we employ some of our teens that have been coming up in the club for a long time. We want to be their first job. So myself and other staff that have known them, been with them, they're training them, trying to help them develop those professional skills in terms of mentoring the other youth, the younger kids on the other side. And that's been just massively successful. They do really well when we are their first job because they know this place, they know the expectations, and we've actually, probably subconsciously for them, we've been holding them to that expectation for as many years as they've been coming here. So they usually just do awesome when their first job here is being a staff for the kindergarten through 5th grade.
So we see, pool tables and games and stuff, but there's a lot more happening below the surface in terms of career readiness, leadership, responsibility, personal development. Is that correct?
Absolutely. So soft skill development is what we're about. I mentioned before we consider ourselves to be youth development professionals. Those soft skills we see, those are paramount to a child's success. Their ability to not just understand what respect is or what values and principles are, but to own them and then invent them for themselves, to identify what their strengths are in those areas and then be able to communicate them effectively. So we help them write essays to prepare for scholarships for college. We want them to see themselves as, and not just college, but to understand that immediately after high school, they have options. And we want to help them narrow down those options based on applying for jobs, which we help them with, based on college scholarships, which we help them apply for college, and based on applying for VOTEC schools and all those other absolutely necessary services and industries that they can take part in. So we just want to help them figure that out.
Awesome. All right, let's keep on moving.
This is sort of their cafe area. They'll come and do their homework, make themselves a snack. Sometimes they make themselves a smoothie.
Okay, so now we're in what looks like a cafeteria, is that right?
Yeah, that's right. This is the kindergarten through 5th grade cafeteria.
So tell us a little bit about that. You said earlier you guys give the kids snack and a meal every day. Is that correct?
Yep, they have snack and dinner provided every day at no extra charge. The food comes from the Blue Ridge Area Food Bank, another awesome partnership we have. But even bigger than that, we have our Healthy Habits programming. It's one of our core program areas that focuses on nutrition and forming healthy habits. So we do cooking classes once a week with those kids too, where they're educated about what are healthy choices. Is this too much sugar on our plate? Is it too much protein? We're showing the kids that, and they get a lot of hands-on exposure to cooking as well.
Awesome. Now, we're not going to go outside because of kind of the wind and so forth, but if you drive around Waynesboro, you know that there's a big basketball court outside, and it's usually full of kids in the afternoon. There's also some garden boxes outside here through their partnership with Project Rose. And but kind of the final thing that I want to talk about here a little bit is I know that a lot of my friends and colleagues in the business community here in Waynesboro, you guys care about our community as much as Victoria and I do, and the Bear Creek team. And so we're able to partner on something with the Boys and Girls Club that I think is a pretty unique opportunity. But wanted to be able to share that with some of the rest of you guys who maybe could get involved in that. As we've gone around here and Ryan has talked to us, we've seen the value of what's happening for the kids. So anyway, if you can just talk a little bit about the opportunity that you guys are kind of working on for businesses to partner and sponsor what you guys are doing here.
Sure. So right out on Main Street, the basketball court, it's actually 4 courts in one area. It sits right on Main Street, and we have a sponsorship opportunity for your business to place their logo or slogan. Design is up to the businesses to place a banner, a 4x8 banner out on the fence there, and to partner with us in that way. The goal too is to not only to throw your logo out there, but to also give you a wide exposure to lots of other things that we have going on in terms of our future planning, our strategic planning, for ways that we really want to make the kids understand that this is their community. We want to develop career opportunities for them. We want them to get to know you, to see you coming in the club, partnering, maybe making a program where we can pull in other volunteers to expose them to what it is special about your business. So that's one of the sponsorship opportunities that we have right now.
Yeah, and I think there's some exciting things that are probably coming down the road here at the club, and so we'll circle back in a while and share those with you. But as we kind of wrap up, thank you, Ryan, for taking us on a tour, and to all of my friends and family and all of those that follow Bear Creek that are going to see this video, share this, but more importantly, get involved in wherever your community is. Maybe it's here in Waynesboro, maybe it's the Boys and Girls Club, maybe it's something else. But I can't encourage you enough to take the skills and abilities and the resources that God has given you and use them to make an impact today. And so have a great weekend. I'm going to watch a lot of basketball and hopefully see the Who's keep marching forward and cheer for the rest of the ACC. And we're going to have a great weekend as our family too. But to you and yours, take care. We'll talk to you later.